Hey, what's up guys? Raids here. Welcome to the very last video in our top 10 series. It's going to be the level 60 Bastigors at 0 trust and why Bastigor made it to the top 10 raid pals. These Bastigors, like any pal that made it to the top 10 list, needed to perform well at no trust and level 60. So evenly matched against Xenolord Ultra. And as usual with every pal on this list, none of them have Meteor Rain. Meteor Rain has been put on the party instead. A lot of the pals on the list can't even get Meteor Rain, such as Neptilius, Necromus, etc. So there is no Meteor Rain on anybody. These pals have been bred with other skills instead. So for Bastigor, the build we're going to go with as a demo is going to be Blizzard Spike, double Blizzard Spike, right? Curtain Splash and Holy Burst, and they're all built with Lunker, and they all have cheeseburger food. So this is going to be, honestly, pretty smooth sailing. I'm not anticipating any trouble here. Bastigor, obviously, decent counter to a Dragon Pal. With Lunker, they get the 20% further increase to their ice, their basic ice attack, so that's quite good. And also to any ice skill you give them, such as Double Blizzard Spike or Glacial Impact or whatever. And then Lunker also has the added benefit of giving them a stronger Curtain Splash. Curtain Splash, obviously, very, very strong raid move. Extremely strong raid move. So let's go ahead and get Xenolord Ultra out here. And again, I'm not really anticipating any difficulties here. Bastigor is probably, I would say, one of the top 3 raid pals in the game. So this should be pretty smooth sailing. Not only are they a really good raid pal, they're also ice. So they are very resistant to Xenolord's attacks, dragon attacks. So we got a Dark Wisp on me. A Freeze here as the opener. Yeah, and they're going to do ice. Big damage here. Let's go ahead and shock Xenolord. So we do have Curtain Splash coming in. Big damage there, as we can see. Big damage. So Meteor Rain on me. And by the way, at this point in the game, okay, Bastigor's gonna get taken out here. Oh, nope, Bastigor's gonna go heal himself probably. Or no, Bastigor refuses to back down. This Bastigor refuses to go into a pal pod. He's continuing to fight. So if he's continuing to fight, so are we. We're gonna get ads here very soon. The Beam Slicer on me. And again, very smooth sailing here. Again, these are level 60 Bastigors with no trust. Very, very smooth sailing here. Not really worried about much of anything. DBS also has the added benefit of being really good against the ads. Let's go up here. Make sure that we don't have any stucks while the boss is staggered. Again, I'm anticipating a very smooth sailing fight here. Bastigor, as usual, very simple, very strong raid pal when it comes to Dragon Raid. So let's give you guys a good vantage point here. Meteor Rain on me. I'm not too worried about that. Big damage there. We're going to be at ads phase here soon. Bastigors look pretty good. Again, they are very resistant to Holy Burst. One of the things that people should have learned from fighting Bastigor, the tower boss, is that Holy Burst isn't really good against our hitbox. So a boss like Xenolord Ultra who has Holy Burst can't really counter them very easily. We're going to get Cosmic Meteor here. Let's see who this is going to be on. I think it's going to be on the raid. Oh, nope. Apparently the boss decided to screw up his own attack. So we're not even going to get that. Okay, we're at 970 here. Let's go ahead and clean out these ads. Let's wait until they come in. Okay. Bastigor casualty here. Very smooth sailing here, not anticipating a lot of difficulties. Let's see here. Got a fireball on me. Let's take a look at our pods. Okay, do we have anybody who's stuck? We do. Anyone else? Nope, we have Stagger here. Again, like I said, very simple kill. Not much you need to worry about with Bastigor, especially when you're facing a dragon type pal. Yes, they do burn, but it's really nothing that you need to worry too much about. They are so tanky with Lunker, honestly, that they're really easy to keep alive. They can tank pretty much anything for you. If we ever get a raid boss that is ice, a Bastigor is going to be a really good counter because a Bastigor cannot freeze. Bastigor has better stats than most dragon types. Excuse me, than most fire types. It's going to be on me. Can you adjust? Nope. Bastigor, I'm noticing, refusing to go back into Pal Pods even when he's injured, by the way. Okay, so we're going to be getting the final wave of ads here. Clean this out for them. And we're going to be clearing the boss here in a good 4-ish minutes or so. Meteor rain on me, that's a mistake. Going on the pods. So are you taking a break? Oh, my Bastigor got killed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. The Bastigors that are alive should be more than enough to finish off the boss. Let's monitor the Palpod situation here. Everything looks pretty clear. I think there's some that are still up there. We're going to get a Cosmic Meteor into the base. Let's see here. Oh no, it's going to be on the raid. Looks like they're chasing people out. Anybody that's stuck? Nope. Doesn't look like there's anybody stuck. But again, very tanky, very hard to kill them. And one thing I'm noticing here, these low HP Bastigors refusing to go back into their pods to heal. They're just fighting until they fall. So very courageous stand there by Bastigor. And again, these are level 60 Bastigors with no trust, showing what the Pal can do. That's out of base. Showing what the Pal can do even with lower stats. Lunker is very, very nice on them. You could go for higher DPS on other skills with Musclehead, but really, the tankiness is really good on them. They can just stall so hard that Lunker is pretty good on them. And if you use ice or water moves on them, then Lunker is going to be nice. So again, as usual with this kind of video, let's go over to the game settings to show you guys that with this type of video, they have no problem doing it at default settings. Bastigor can pretty much clear the entire game for you. Very solid raid pal. Might as well be a legendary, really, with the stats it has. So here's the game settings as usual, showing that incoming and outgoing damage is all set to default. So there you go. That's going to be it for the top 10 series. I will be making a list of all the pals that made it to the top 10. And Bastigor, I want to say, probably top 3 raid pal right now. So if you like Bastigor, you like its design, definitely not a waste to commit to it. Not a high likelihood that we're getting a fire raid boss next raid because we just got so much water. But, you know, who knows? If they give us a fire raid boss next time, then Bastigor obviously won't be that great. If we get anything but fire, Bastigor is going to be quite decent. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you as always for your comments and your feedback. I'll see you soon.